These were the words of a complaining African man. At the flip of his lips and tip-top of his grieving voice, from his utterance I could detect fear, anger and frustration. And he was like, "Look at the number of our forefathers who died before us with the strife of their sacrifices for this land's precious prices. They survived the apartheid, they endured the racism and all sorts of hardship that the white man could offer. And for that reason, we don't forget, we always remember, we always look back at their scars, their bleeding gums and disfigured palms. We always remember, we always look back at their teared up tears out of tear gases and bullets, their pain with a sticky bloody stain. We always remember, we always look back at our history, the Long Walk Mandela story, our culture, the Nkosi Sigelele Africa, and the brutal strength of the white man's regime. Our forefathers bothered to die for us and the next generation to be born so that we can enjoy the fruits of this land, not for these milk and honey suckers, yes, these criminals disguised as entrepreneurs, these worms rotting our culture with all forms of culture vouchery, these illegal immigrants claiming to seek for an opportunity in someone else's backyard, these aliens feeding on the brains of our country's economy, leaving us with nothing but breadcrumbs. They are the reason why our breath never sighs. They are taking away everything that belongs to us. They've taken away the big sweet-breasted women. They've taken away our job opportunities, our cities. And have you noticed that they are taking the biggest bite from our country's share? At first it was calm before this man spoke. The lions were asleep, the tornadoes, the cyclones, the storms were calm, and the sky was clear with a soothing breeze. But the words of this man, initiated together with those of a Zulu king, are the ones that ignited the fire. The lions were awake, the weather changed, the winds were rewinded with cyclones crowning storms, with tornadoes, dooms, and the clear day sky breeze breathed fire, raising the temperature of the atmosphere into a bloody broad daylight deadly breeze. The tongue of this man made life escape from someone's father's lungs. The child was probably in Nigeria, hoping that one day its father may unlock the door with its Christmas gift, but it never happened. It never happened because the father's head was chopped off, the leaves were broken, the fingers chopped off the streets, the dead body laid in tires and set on fire, the shop rooted from the roots, goods booted and stolen, and yet the police just folded their arms as they crack a joke at the death of someone's father, uncle, or brother. Africa. If you have gold buried beneath the ninth ruby, your economy, but you're too blind to see it, indeed there is value in that intelligent foreigner because he has the tools to dig it out. So don't feel the zeal of unworthiness by being underrated or underestimated. That foreigner comes with what you may acquire. So instead of you killing them, why don't you build a classroom and learn from them? Because that is humanity.